but we can always build more killbots.
Hey everybody, how is everybody doing? Hope we are all well. Purple's Gandalf, Taria, and is that a target as well? Hello target. How are we all? How are we all? Happy Tuesday. There we go. I've been building some Space Marines today. Been trying to record the video for the Space Marine video. Yeah. Oh, dude! How you doing?
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. Hey, dude back. How are you, Stu? Are you well? How's all the building going? Are you enjoying all the corn?
Oh, look. It's a Christopher.
Hello. You're not well? You're off work? No! How come? How come you're off work? What happened? Does that mean you're in bed building corn stuff? You just knocked a small piece onto the carpet. No! See, you're rocking the Glorfindel haircut today. It's a very, very pointy haircut. Very, very pointy. So yeah, I've been trying to kind of sort of fall back in love with Space Marines a bit. I've lost the helmets. Where did I put the helmets? I got all the... There they are. I got all the Mark 7... Got all the Mark 7 helmets out because I wanted to give them all Mark 7 helmets. I got a fair few out at least. So I'm going to just try. I'm waiting for the Horus Heresy to bring out the Mark 7s. As soon as the Horus Heresy brings out the Mark 7s, I'll be happy. I tried to print one, but I made it a little bit too wide. So I need to print one that's a bit narrower. It hasn't quite got the fine details in it that it needs, but you can see how much fat it is. But maybe once I've kind of shrunk it, I'll print another one later. It doesn't even fit in the collar, that one. So I will take a micrometer reading on that just to make sure. But we should be able to get that. The proportions look the same, so we should be able to get that right. Sleepy. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. In a yeah, and then I also want to figure out this colour scheme as well, because I want to go back to this colour scheme, because I think this colour scheme looked badass. This colour scheme doesn't as much. So yeah, and I think I might try and remove this kind of the what do we call it? It's the the dark possession bit visually. Can leave that in the lore, but I want to remove it visually. I think it gets a bit. I think it just gets a bit confusing having them on there, looking a bit weird. So we'll probably remove all of those at some point. Which might be a shame, might not be. I don't know. But yeah, I've started recording the video for the Intercessors Tactical Squad. So I've got the five Marines there. I've got three helmets. I need to find a fourth.
Love the hair, Christopher.
No, it's terrible, but thank you, Taria. It's very, very long. Needs to have a bit more shape to it, but thank you, Taria. Yeah, where's the? That's the one with the bionics on it. I just think as soon as you put the Mark 7s on them, I just think they look like Space Marines again. I just think they look really good. Getting on with the core, I'm going to start getting some reps in on them. Nice. Nice. You haven't seen my Terrorgeist. I've sculpted the spines back on as well. So the spines that were missing on there are sculpted back on. That one needs a little bit of sanding down to match. But that one's pretty good. So there's my Terrorgeist. Sculpted an extra spine on his neck, because we lengthened the neck so that his head is facing down, so that when he's on his cool base, his head is facing downwards, which is cool. Hey fat guy, how you doing? So that's just quite nice. I like that as a kind of general look. I think it looks cool. Fits the theme a little bit better as well. Like I say, the spines, sculpted the spines and put those spines on to match the length of these ones. They're going to snap off, of course, but hey, that will all be okay. Yeah, I don't know. Getting back on the hobby horse, primed a Catan shard proxy, building my Golden Demon project. Nice. What's your Golden Demon project? Is that for Adepticon? So yeah, I need to shrink that in size. Probably only 1 millimeter. That's actually quite a lot. But we can get a micrometer out on that and we're going to get the micrometer out, scale the 3D print exactly to the right size. Because it's even too long look as well, by quite a long way. So we'll scale that properly. It's a secret for now. Yeah, it's like a millimetre or two too long, a millimetre or two too wide, but I think the height is okay. The height is pretty spot on, which is probably why it just looks fat. So that's all okay. And then we can do some more Dark Pharaons. They have just been airbrushed, so I should just be able to airbrush them again. Yeah, I think I just want to readdress them. I was trying to think of like all the different tropes. So you've got the Vikings, which are the space wolves. You've got the vampires, which are the blood angels. The questing knights, which are the dark angels. I was trying to think of another trope that I could use for the Dark Pharaons. The Externus Christmas box of Slaves of Darkness, escaping part of the new box, and 5 Chaos Knights. Nice. Very busy then. Excellent. I don't mind the building bit. The building bit gets me quite excited. I quite like the building. I've been hitting the stumbling blocks with the painting recently, so we need to crack on with the painting. I think this green looks really cool, but the turquoise not so much. And as far as I know, it's the base colour. So the base colour on that one is dark sea blue, and the base colour on... Is it already out? Yeah. Base colour on this one is black green. So you can see how they're kind of like totally different tones. So I'm going to go back to the black green because I think it looks cooler. Can't wait till the Blood Angel stuff comes in. I'm so excited. It was my first army. Nice one, Fat Guy. Have you seen my video on it? Because I've done the review, the Codex review and everything on the Blood Angels. Because I've got the Blood Angel Codex here. Yeah, right. And famously or infamously, the Dark Pharaons are all based on the Blood Angel rules as well, which is interesting. Yeah, I really want to be able to just find some more Mark 7 helmets. Maybe I have to pop on eBay and find some more. Maybe that's worth it, maybe it's not. Paint them Angels Palatine, hot pink. Hot pink. Hot pink. Hot pink Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines seem to be an in thing at the moment. Right, I need to put some music on, don't I? Otherwise I'm going to get Twitch ladies shouting at me. I need to save that because that takes up an awful lot of memory. Save that and close it. That's my video. Hey gentlemen, how you doing? Do you happen to own a Redemptor Dreadnought and have a spare plasma cannon? No, I don't, sorry. I do have a Redemptor. There we go, cool. I was going to kick his pink army. Nice. 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 Right, so what are we actually going to paint today? I think we're going to try and do all this brown on the Rivendell. I think we need to get we need to crack on with these Rivendels and get the Rivendels done. So, he's probably got a little bit of. Although we might try and keep him in that tone actually. Try not to touch the knights too much. Convert a Land Raider into having plasma sponsors. Nice. Massive plasma sponsors. It's a cool idea though. There's my Gandalf the Grey. And my Gildor Inglorient. Looks really good, pleased with him. Sword and the shield, one of the shields for the knights. £20 for a plasma cannon sounds insane. So what are they going for on eBay? Ridiculous. Yeah, I bought a Redemptor, or actually I think I used a Redemptor that Games Workshop sent me to convert and make a Redemptor look cool again, because I hate the way the Redemptor looks. I just think it looks rubbish. So I had a proper look at it to try and figure out what it was that I didn't like, and then made it look cool, which I've done. Closed in all the gaps basically. So like the gaps between the gaps in the waist, the gaps in the shoulders, and then also tucked the legs in, so that they had that angle again, like the old classic box dreadnoughts. Giving a Land Raider plasma sponsor sounds awesome. That's a cool idea. So we got one. How many more have we got to do? I think we've only got 4 left to do, maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got 5 left to do. Excellent. So, Carrick Stone. Quite like the new dreads. They feel a lot more agile than the box boys of old. It's funny, isn't it, how people have like thoughts. Oh, we also playing around with my. Let's not use that one. It's also playing around with my Space Wolf. Space Wolf I want to do. Just with 2 massive axes and bare arms. But I think the orc arms are too big. I'm gonna try and find. I just think they're too chunky, so I'm gonna try and find some Chaos Cultists. Hey Mana, how you doing? Which I think will look cool. But yeah, the Space Wolf. Just want to do a bare-armed Space Wolf, Space Marine. I think it would look really cool. So we'll do that at some point. I'd say hands are too big. Yeah. The whole thing is a bit too big. So I'm going to find the Chaos Cultists and try their hands, and hopefully they'll be a bit better. We're using the cheap brushes again today, which just to try. We're not doing any kind of detail or anything. But they were noticeably shitter. So are we doing multiple projects at once? Oh dude, I've got so many projects on. I've got so many projects on. I've got I'm trying to get my Rivendell elves, my Lothlorien elves, and my Thranduil's Halls elves all finished and kind of tabletop ready-ish for the new edition. I've got my inquisitorial stuff, which I'm working on. This is for Golden Demon. So we're slowly kind of chipping away at this. So this is my inquisitorial retinue, which has got loads of inquisitorial stuff. I've got some stuff over there that I can't show you. I've got my Tomb Kings, which I'm working on, yeah, just lots of stuff. I really need to finish. I really need to finish my Morven Val repose as well. That's my Morven Val. I've done a repose on her, so her spear is down and her heavy bolter is shooting. I just thought that was a far better pose for her. I don't know why they didn't do it, so I've done that. So yeah, and Smaug, yeah, Smaug as well. Although Smaug I tend to do on just Smaug days, although the Smaug days were sort of just for building, and he's sort of he's completely built now. He's all together, and he's got some paint on him. So I just need to start painting him. So he's already got the green undertones on him. Yes, basically I'm entering myself for Golden Demon. Yeah. Like, why would you not enter yourself for Golden Demon? That's just the coolest thing to do, right? And then another thing that I'm going to do is replace all of these lancers with brass rod, so we can snap off any lancers which get in the way. What armies are you working on? Yes. I got asked if I wanted to do the 40k teams tournament. Unfortunately I had to say no because I can't quite afford it at the moment. But that would have meant that I needed to paint some more Necrons as well. It is all go at the moment. Yeah, this is I have a Lord of the Rings team tournament at the end of September, so I've got 4 weeks to get these finished, which isn't that much of a problem really. So this will be absolutely fine, because basically this is my army. That's it. The only other one I have to paint is Elrond. Elrond is mostly unpainted at the moment. I've done his horse, so I need to paint Elrond. I can paint Elrond and kind of finish up Glorfindel. I've got a second Glorfindel, a gaming Glorfindel rather than my Golden Demon Glorfindel. And Gil-galad's mostly finished. Yeah, you can see how poor these brushes are. They split incredibly quickly. Star Wars Grievous. I've got some Star Wars stuff as well. I've got the Shatterpoint stuff. Loads of Shatterpoint stuff which I've been trying to paint. Where's Ventress? There's Ventress with her multicoloured dress. And I've got a nice 3D print for her for an alternative as well, which is nicer. So I need to paint that as well. because I played 2 games of Shatterpoint and it's really, really cool. As always, it's just more things to paint, isn't it? I want to paint more Spires. I've got some things to paint for Warhammer Community. I've got all the releases to kind of review and do videos for YouTube. I've got the current video that I'm trying to do, which is the Space Marine Intercessor Tactical Squad, which is sort of my video on why I think WYSIWYG is not a thing anymore, and why that's probably a good thing for Space Marines. Avian, how you doing? So that should be I hope that's a good video when it comes out. I'm trying to put it in the context of my army, but I'm just struggling to get my army principle and concept together properly. How's your day, Avian? I had an order for some of the Necromunda bases last night, so I need to get those printed. I need to finish off a couple of model holder orders to send to Anthony and Sextus. Yeah, it's all go. Today is one of those days where it all gets a little bit overwhelming, honestly. You bought brushes on Saturday? Oh, I usually use DaVinci. Yeah, if you do !brush, you'll see the link to the brushes I usually use. But I was just curious. What the standard of ship brushes was now, and the answer is not good. So I've tested it so that you don't have to. DaVinci was what I bought on Saturday. Oh, nice. Welcome to the DaVinci Club. If it wasn't for trying these, I would be. I mean, this one's losing bristles at a rate of knots as well. Yeah, DaVinci size 1 is 90% of my work. I really should cut this off rather than pull it off. But You're in better luck with Da Vinci than I was with the set of 5 you bought. Oh, do you not like them? Oh yeah, I've been using Da Vinci for years. They're my favourites. That's painted all this with Da Vinci's. Oh, interesting. Okay. This one's atrocious. I'm going to have to go and get a Da Vinci out soon because this is quite the challenge. One of those random little experiments that I always like to try. But it was £6 compared to £10 for a Da Vinci. Painting a little bit quicker with it now as well because it's rubbish. Leon Hardy Capel series, nice. I'll have to look those up. Leon Capel. whether these would be better for glazing. Hey Stray, how are you doing? Oh wow, 20 rush, 25 quid. It's purpley painting today. You want to paint-a-thon? Purple, did you have your Necromunda game on Monday? Hey, Iconoclast, thank you very much. How you doing? It did indeed. You are famous. What type of minis are those? These ones are from Middle-earth strategy battle game, so Lord of the Rings ones. These are Rivendell Knights. So I have a Middle-earth tournament at the end of September, which I'm trying to get these finished for. The ones with bows are converted. They normally come with lances like that. So we're just painting them up. This is going to be the leader. So that's Gil-galad. It's a conversion as well. And then there are also some Space Marines up here as well, which I'm currently doing a video for 40k. So that video will be on my YouTube in the next few days. Nice one, thank you, Seb. What are you being productive with, Seb? What are you painting? You have to... So if you put them up here like that, you have to cut the bow, this bow off the back. You have to cut that bow off the back and then green stuff all these folds back in, or sculpt all those folds back in, sculpt this bit back in, and sculpt all that back in, and then replace the arm here, and then replace that arm here, and then sculpt across the top. So yeah, there's a fair bit of fiddling around, but it just gives the unit, if you like, a little bit more uniqueness. Because you can run the army that I'm running has 10 of these knights, but all the knights come with a bow and a lance, and having 10 of them with the lances just looks a little bit dull. So I thought, oh, I know, I'll convert some with bows. So I've done 3 bows. I would have loved to have done 4 or 5, but I just didn't have the bow arms. The bows are cut from the Rivendell warriors, who Rivendell archers. Blood Angels later, nice. There's a video up on my YouTube about the new Blood Angels Codex. There's a review of that if you haven't watched it yet. So you're welcome to stick that on your watch list for later. Games Workshop sent me the Codex early to review for everybody. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like my conversions. So that's one of my Golden Demon entries for this year. That's an Inquisitor, which has been converted, and he's got a massive Thunder Hammer. It's got about 18 parts to that Thunder Hammer, which is a bit silly. So yeah, I do like my conversions. So that's converted. That guy's converted. That guy's converted. And the Space Marine Tactical Squad video, which I'm working on, they're all going to be converted as well. So that video is going to be fun. Hopefully people enjoy it as well, which will be good. Interesting thoughts on that video. I'll be out in a few days. Hey Ain, how you doing? It's looking so cool, thank you very much. Yeah, they're getting there. They're getting there. There's a slightly more finished one. Try to be a little bit careful where I hold it. Should probably stick him on a horse. So that's them looking a little bit more finished. And I'm just trying out a cheap brush today as well, so this is a pretty shocking brush. But we're not really doing any details, so you can just about get away with it. Oh, thank you, Anne. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're painting Lord of the Rings elves. So these are for a tournament, which I'm playing in a few weeks' time, and the army is 10 of these knights, and then 3 big heroes. Are you working on anything at the moment, Ain? Have you got anything on the go? Behaving a little bit wetter, a little bit better with slightly wetter paint. If you don't follow me on YouTube as well, there's loads of videos. If you do play Warhammer or anything, there's loads of review videos on my channel if you want to go and have a look. I'm currently recording a video about 10th edition Warhammer and how it might, some of the rules might be allowing us to do a few more conversions and unique choices. What supplies do you use? What's the colour made of? These are acrylic paints.
As a demonstration of our power.
Badr Aziz.
Badr Aziz.
Get another one, you moron.
I think I have one.
Are you painting purples? Is purple being used? No, there's actually no purple on these elves at all anywhere. I didn't even use it to shade the blue. Sometimes I use purple to shade the blue, but I haven't even used purple for that. So there is no purple on these elves. There's a little bit of purple on my Tomb Kings. Common elves. I use acrylic to my brushes. So I'm actually using a shit brush at the moment. I'm using a really cheap rubbish brush. As you can see, it is a Pro Art Connoisseur brush. It is actually made in England, and it's not good. So we are trying to figure out how to make it usable, and making sure the paint is watered down probably 20-30% more than normal, just to help its lubrication is working a little bit, but without that lubrication it splits very quickly. Why are we deleting Target? What's Target done now? I'd ask if those capes aren't a bit purple, but I know that purple is a made-up colour that doesn't really exist. That's very true. There are no purple photons. There are no purple photons, therefore purple does not exist. Purple is a made-up colour by the brain to explain the lack of green. Yes, true. Purple as a colour doesn't exist. Purple is a human brain invention. It's a weird colour, is purple. Proper weird colour. It just makes me chuckle because it just makes me chuckle because Purpley Spark is obviously in chat, and being told that Purpley Spark doesn't exist is quite funny. Ali says applied scorched earth. So yeah, when you're seeing purple, you're actually seeing the lack of green. It's the gap between red and blue. Lies from Big Colour. Violet is definitely not blue. No, violet's definitely not blue. It was a long time ago at school. I can't remember the finite definition and why violet is a colour but purple isn't. But yeah. A-level physics. Fun, fun, fun. Violet is just more blues. That's why purple orcs are invisible. Did not have a word for blue, no way. Think about it, that's probably why purple's such a difficult colour to kind of shade and highlight. If it's a non-existent colour. tricky to get the shading and highlighting right on purple. I've said that for years as well. I've never even thought about it. Thinking back to physics. But, yeah, purple is the brain's way of coping with the lack of green. The name orange was given to the colour in the 16th century. It was called saffron or yellow red previously. I love painting with purple though. I kind of like painting with purple. Purpley Spark Alice obviously likes painting with purple. Oh, I think I'd have to do a blue one, wouldn't I, Avian? If Monument Hobbies came to me and said, we'll do a Chris Frossin signature series paint line, it would have to be blues, wouldn't it? We'd have to do like a cold series. Chris sad, Chris very sad, Chris depressed, Chris despair. Are you naming my paint series now? Monument Hobbies, get in contact. Get in touch. Right, so thinking about that, what colours would I have? Because you get 6. Is it 6? Do you get 6 in a Monument Hobbies paint set? Like Lou and her Rogue Hobbies ones, her like really rich Rogue Hobbies ones. Yeah, I think you get 6, don't you? Deep Sea Ben. Has Ben Comics got a set? That's cool. I did not know that. Ben Comics, of course, famous for using dark sea blue in everything. Which is actually the colour I'm using to shade Ancaligon. Top tip. Alright, we can just work up the coverage now. Yeah, if you keep the if you make the paint probably 20% wetter, 20% thinner, it keeps the brush in better condition. The orange would be good if I ever actually get into Old World Dwarfs. So you're going to do Old World Dwarfs orange. I need to crack on with my Dark Elves and crack on with the Tomb Kings as well. I've got about 22 Ashabti to paint. They're not actually that. They don't take that much to paint. Actually, my Tomb Kings, so they're quite quick. Which was the idea when I came up with the colour scheme and stuff. Wow, it's windy today. Yeah, I had some lessons with Ben. He's awesome. I like Ben. I do like Ben. Cool music, thank you, Francois. It's the same music as it always is. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday, dude. How many units of Slayers can you have in a Old World army? Are they special? Tag along with Gotrek. In this case, they all know he goes against the hardest of the hard, and yes, so he gets progressively angry with each Slayer takes his kill. What is that? What's that at the bottom? At the end of the story, Gotrek goes, right, no more paling in about with other slayers. You're up and drawing. I hate you all. Oh, nice one, Francois. Congrats. Is that in addition? Are you going to restore it and rent it, or move? So you probably just get a unit at 10. Gotcha. Or you could just not do dwarves and do elves instead, target. Because that's a far better plan. Far better plan than doing dwarves. Do the war dancers look old world wise? Rules wise? Really good actually. Yeah, they look pretty good. There's I don't know whether you've watched my Wood Elf video. That was from months ago when the Wood Elf list came out. I go through all the rules and everything, and the wood elves. I think the wood elves in general look really cool. The war dancers do look cool, but the wood elves in general, I think you can do a really cool wood elf list. But I kind of think that with all the old world stuff, apart from maybe high elves and dwarfs. Hey, Sloth, how you doing? Are you a sloth in real life? Are they usable? Yeah, from what I remember. Yeah, good, thank you. Good, thank you, dude. We are trying to get all of these sorted out. I have a Lord of the Rings tournament at the end of September, which I'm trying to get these painted up for. So just giving them a few coats to get these trousers a solid colour so that we can shade them back down and then highlight back up. Right, and we're using we're testing a new brush today as well. So this is a shockingly cheap brush. I'm trying to work out the best way to make it work. Type with 3 claws. Sweet. So rapid typing, or does the sloth side of you slow you down as well? Yeah, this one, you can see the sculpting on this one's kind of let it down, but I'll just put it at the back of the army, nobody will notice. It's nut time, nice. I'm gonna go grab some more water because I am out of water. And then when I get back, we'll probably do the metallics. Although we should probably try and do the faces before we do the metallics. So we'll do that first. Right, back in a quick second. We have got all of those done though, which looks really, really good. Pleased with that. And we do have to do some Space Marine-y stuff at some point as well for that video. Right, back in a second. I'm going to go grab some water, so if you need to go and grab a cup of tea, then do that. And I'll see you back in 2. How are we doing, everyone? Which batteries do I use? Spike, hello. How are you doing, dude? Peter! Hey, Peter. How are you, Peter? How are you? And how's Pantheon? Have you gotten involved? Have you got any more playtime in? Peter, you'll have to let me know if Chopper starts streaming if I'm on. Because he should be streaming today. I think it's Necro today, isn't it? I'm going to cross my fingers that the Necro is actually good. I'm going to cross my finger that the Necro is actually good, because I do want to play a caster. Yeah, I've been a bit the same, dude. I've been a bit the same, and like I've not grouped with Sand Angel at all. Like that's been very weird. She's been busy doing other groups, so I've not managed to group with her, which is been a bit alien. Well, not alien, just like I like grouping with her and Briz and co. And I had that group with you, which was really, really good fun down at the Spiders. That was cool. I was going to solo on the Dire Lord, wasn't I, the other day? And didn't really get around to doing that. I don't know why they've split. Do you know why they've split the VIP servers? I don't know why there's two servers. Can we swap between the servers, by the way? In the same way that we can on Champ servers? Or are they two completely separate? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They seem to have lots of weird decisions which I can't quite put my finger on why they're doing it. It's midnight and nice. Yeah, I'd get some sleep, dude. They merged it back to one. Oh, Peter, there was a whole Discord thread about what do they do when EA starts in terms of the Discord, because they want to keep the VIPs happy. So they asked them, and there was just so much like, well, we're VIPs, we need access to everything. Which was a bit, I put my bit in anyway. I put my little post of you just need to be better as a community and not be dicks. But hey, it's fine. I upgraded for very little. Didn't really cost me that much. I can now log on and play whenever I like, which is probably a bad thing. But at least I got a week before I got bored. I'm a little bit worried. To be honest, Peter, I'm a little bit worried about the game. I don't know. I think testing it is probably going to scratch the itch enough that when it comes out I'll be like, yeah, it's alright, I'll play for a bit. It's a funny one. I can't decide. But yeah, I definitely want to. Excuse me. Definitely want to watch the Necro video when he does that Necro stream, because I don't want them to ruin the Necro the same way they ruin the Summoner. Well, and I grouped with Gaku. Were you in that group when we were grouped with Gaku? And he was just like, okay, bye. Like none of the etiquette of, okay, I'm leaving in 20 minutes. I'll find a replacement. Just see ya. Unbelievable. So, yeah, I don't think much of the VIPs, to be honest. The vast majority of them, at least. Yeah, when there's no groups. Which is why I was like, because I've soloed the Dire Lord. To be fair, I've soloed the Rogue up to 8 as well. So I've soloed the Dire Lord to 8, and I was wondering whether I could solo to 10. Because he still seems to be able to kill yellows, which I found quite intriguing. Because the Discord is just full of people saying that they can't kill like even cons. So I might try that. And to be fair, I need a rest from painting. Might even do a Discord stream of Pantheon or something. Till you met Zatini. Yeah, I like Zatini, she's lovely. She's been very busy recently. You soloed it to 18. Wow. That's nuts. That's impressive, actually. So that's that. So now let's get the pink in. So we need to do the pink. Let's get the pink in. Now, do I do? I don't know. I don't know whether I want to go. Let's go Bubman's Glow, because it is the starting point for all my flesh. So we'll at least start with that. Then we can build it up to Elven Flesh. Peter! See you later, dude! What's everybody up to anyway? Are we busy? Are we having a good day? Hey Grimdark, how you doing, dude? Painting flesh terrors unit by unit, doing well. Actually got some assembly done this morning, otherwise normal day. Nice one, Target. Nice one, Grimdark. I've been cleaning up some Space Marines today for a video, a future video, which should be out very soon, about whether WYSIWYG is dead. It should be an interesting video. I need to drill all these lancers out so I can do the So I can do the new lances, because I've got some brass rod to make the lances. Hey Spike! Thank you, Grimdark. Yeah, they're getting there slowly. Spike, how's your day going, dude? No, there's not a lot of point to painting the backside of this hand, because that's where the shield is going to go, so we can just swap that off. Let's do another shooty one. There we go. We'll do the 3 shooty ones, and then we'll go and get some food. Healing is expected. Nice. Another 6 weeks. More hobby time. Have you been signed off for 6 more weeks then? If you haven't got a massive old world Skaven army finished, by the time you go back to work, you want shooting, dude. Congratulations, by the way. I'm glad it's healing in the right way. Amazing. Sweet. Good old medical insurance, eh? £3,000, no problem. What are the new? Which of the new models are you going to get your hands on? Which of the new ones are going to be able to translate over pretty well? The new Globadiers are lovely, by the way. They're really nice. I like those ones. Bunch of Giselles to finish and a Scream Bell. I think 20 Storm and then it's mostly done. Dude. Excuse me, sorry. one or two more. What about the crazy bonkers conglomeration of the massive rat ogre and the tiny little dude who's coming out of his chest? Can you use him for anything? Can you use him for like a rat ogre champion or something? Because he's cool, I like him. I don't know what he's called. Probably something completely dumb, knowing Age of Sigmar. A Rabomination or something. That you may just get anywhere. Yeah, I think you can. I think you could definitely use that as something. Tell you what, use it as a unit filler. There you go. If in doubt, Spike, use it as a unit filler in the middle of a massive unit of clan rats, or a massive unit of scave, massive unit of storm vermin. Because my tomb guard, I've got 2 Ushabti that I've put on a 3x2 base for the tomb guard. So 2 Ushabti sit in the middle of my tomb guard, which is really cool. So that could be quite cool if you get a 60 by 40. Is it 60 by 40? 75 by 50. There we go. 75 by 50 square base. I can go and get my my Ushabti one to show you if you want, but I'm sure you know what I mean. But that would look really cool, and then you can have that bonkers abomination like leading a unit of storm vermin. Just have it as a unit filler in the middle of the unit. Where's the other archer? There's the other archer. So this is the last one we're going to do, and then I'm going to go and make some food. Nice, Spike, nice. Yeah, some sort of reason for having it. You can run it as an elite rat ogre or something. Write some rules for it. It's interesting. Do you think... I don't know whether casual is the right... Do you think we should move away from the word casual? Because being fine with coming up with cool backstory for a random model that you're going to put in a unit, it's not really casual. It's like... I don't know, like, you're not a casual D&D player. I don't know, is there another phrase for like... Because I'd say you're pretty hardcore if you're writing your own rules and coming up with your own rules for an idea for a model which you've got. That's pretty hardcore, it's not casual. I know the connotations and what casual means in the wargaming sphere at the moment. I just think it's. I just think we could actually probably have a different heading for it. Because I'm the same. Like when I play Lord of the Rings, like I played Lord of the Rings with an Angmar army that was led by Galadriel at one point. Because I had this cool idea of, well, what if Galadriel fell to the One Ring when Frodo gave it to her, and then led a army of dead elven ghosts into the north. But even saying fun, like I have a load of fun when I'm playing like super competitively. If I'm playing super competitively for like one of these trophies, I had loads of fun. It was really, really cool, and I love playing against my competitive friends. So fun's not the right word either. Added a dragon in a list. Yeah. It's like I don't know. It's like a high level of system mastery that allows you to go, okay, this is what I want to do because it would be cool as shit. Therefore, we'll just kind of tweak some of the rules. I don't know. It's really difficult. It's almost like don't be a dick, gamers. It's like the opposite, isn't it? It's like don't be a dick, gamers. Because I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, I actually know for sure one of my like really competitive gamers who is trying to get into Team England. I could quite happily go up to him and say, let's have a game where I take just Imperial Agents, but my Imperial Agents army is like completely snapped together with all these different Imperial units which aren't even in the Imperial Agents army codex. And he'd be like, hell yeah, that sounds amazing. Yeah. Needs to be a conversation. Because it's not even narrative. I suppose it is a little bit narrative and tournament. I don't know. Interesting one. Really interesting one. Right. That is the last one. Because all the other ones, I need to cut the. I need to cut these lancers. Off, or snap the lancers off, like that, so that I can replace them with some brass rod. So I'm not going to paint the hands on all the lance ones until I've done that. So we will leave it there for today. But yeah, if in doubt, Spike, unit fillers. With the blackjack, amazing. Did play a Halloween tournament where everyone had a special trick-or-treating orc to add to their armies. That's really cool. I can't wait to finish this guy as well. We need to finish this guy because he looks badass. He just looks super, super cool. We need to add some texture and detail to all this stuff that's going on at the bottom as well, just so that we can see a bit more of the detail coming through. But I just think that looks super cool. Super cool. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. I will see you all again tomorrow. I'll try and stream a little bit longer tomorrow. I'm not feeling comfortable today at the moment, sort of thing. Skelly looks like he's taking names and kicking ass. He does. He's my Tomb King. He is Surtek Ra for my Tomb Kings. So yeah, I'm gonna go and cook, and I will come back and I'll probably paint all of these a little bit more. Probably do some of the metallics. I need to drill all the holes and make all these lances. So I might do that as well tonight. I don't know. I've got so much to do. I had one of those days yesterday where the day just slowly went down and down and down, and I got worse and worse and worse. So I think I'm just on the coming out to the other side of that. I think today. So thank you very much for hanging out. Who's around? Oh, there's loads of people around. Oh, Leaf is around as well. I'll tell you who is around. Avelia, even better. English gentleman, thank you very much. Right, catch you all tomorrow, everybody. Thank you very, very much. You love that I wear the one ring. Taria, this was... I don't know whether I've told anybody this. This was going to be my... I was saving this for like a wedding ring, but nobody's going to do that for me now, so I bought myself one. So I just wear it myself now. It just goes on any single finger that I feel like it fits at the moment. It tends to go on this one so I can fiddle with it. Yeah. That's my little one ring. Right. Take care, everybody. I will see you all again tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully I'll feel a bit better tomorrow and not quite so kind of overwhelmed and beating myself up for not working hard enough, which I feel like I have been for the last kind of day or so. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. I'm going to go and cook. Bye.